Hi guys, today I have my beauty empties from January 2016. So I have quite a bit this month, so that's why I'm filming this a few days earlier because I think I'm gonna have just way too much if I wait any longer, and also February is a little shorter, so I am giving February a little bit more time. So let's start with makeup. The first two products I actually didn't finish, I'm just tossing them. One is a brow product from Tarte and it is in the color medium brown. The other one is a purple eyeliner and it is in the shade Black and Plum, and it is also from Tarte. So I'm just tossing those two because they completely dried out, and I mean I could still probably make them work, but I just don't think they're worth my time anymore. And then I have two very exciting makeup products. So the first one is a lipstick from Benefit, and this is my mini lipstick, and I'm sure this line is already discontinued, and that's a color I have, so I have completely used it up, but I am not gonna dig inside of it because I just don't like the color that much anyways. And then the next one is a cream eyeshadow. This is from Jose Moran, and it is their coconut watercolor in the color Pink Escape. So as some of you guys may know, that I've been using this for over a year now, and I put it in my Project 10 pan, and I have just recently finished it. So I was really tired of the color, and it was like one of my best days when I finished this guy. And then I have a mascara that I am also tossing. So I put this in my Project 10 pan originally, but then I realized I probably used it for like 3 weeks, and I realized it's just really not worth my time anymore. It's not finished, it still has a lot of product in it, but it really just does nothing to my lashes, and it smudges everywhere. I just don't think it's worth my time anymore, so I'm calling it quits. Then I have a small face primer. This is from J. Riddell, and I really like this face primer. It's a baby sample size, so it didn't last me long, but it's very thin consistency. It's almost kind of like a gel, and it has a citrusy smell. I really like this guy. I think I might even repurchase it. The very last makeup product I have is a sample size or foil packet from L'Oreal. This is their Miracle Blur, and I remember I purchased a full size when it first came out, but I really didn't like it, so I ended up returning that product. But for some reason when I used this foil pack, I didn't hate it as much. It was very thick, very silicone-y, and it almost, the consistency feels like, it sounds gross, but it's like if you have grease or oil from cooking and you just kind of let it sit there for a few days, and it becomes like a solid white color. So that's almost the consistency of it. So I don't know, I don't hate it as much this time, but I don't think I would repurchase either. Then I have some skincare products. The first one here, actually, it's not completely finished. So this is from L'Oreal. This is their Youth Code Texture Perfector night cream. So what happened to this guy is I dropped it on the ground and the pump just broke. And right now it's really hard to pump anything out, and it's like loose this way. So I just decided to pop it up and then like poured all the product into a jar, but I'm tossing this container for now. Then I finished a toner. This is from Vichy, or is that how you say it? I got this guy from TJ Maxx a while back, and I really like this guy. It was $12.99 when I purchased it. It lasted me probably like 2 to 3 months, and I have nothing bad to say about it. It's very gentle. I think I would definitely repurchase if I see it at TJ Maxx again because it's cheaper there. Then I have a cleansing oil. This is from Garnier, and I don't even want to touch it. It's so messed up right now, and it has oil all over the place, and when I leave it next to the sink, it just kind of gets everywhere. I'm really torn. I really love this product because it takes off my makeup very effectively, and I love cleansing oils, but it's just way too messy, and it's not only this bottle. I've used one bottle before this, and I am using another one right now, and it's just messy. I don't know what it is. They couldn't improve their packaging. I love the product, I just hate how messy it becomes. Next, I have a chemical exfoliator. This is from Sonia Dakar, and I picked this guy for my 365 days of samples, and this is the first one I finished. And I really didn't like it. It was very irritating to my eyes and my nose. Of course, I didn't put it just around my eyes. If I just put it on my face, I would tear up, and my nose couldn't even smell. So I really hate this guy. Definitely not gonna repurchase. Then I finished 2 hand creams. They are both from L'Occitane. So one is their green tea gel, moisturizing hand gel, and one is a dry skin hand cream. So I really like the dry skin hand cream. I have a full size, the big tube, and it's my holy grail for hand creams. So I have nothing bad to say about this. But this guy I really didn't like because it was very thin, and I remember I had probably like 2 or 3 of them because they had a deal way back when, and it's like if you purchase say $20 or $30, then you get this for free. So I just made a couple purchases and got a few free hand lotion, and they are really not moisturizing at all. I will put it on and right away I will feel my hands are dry again. So I would just put them next to the kitchen because in the kitchen I will wash my hands a lot and I will go touch things right away. And I feel if I'm using a good hand cream, it's kind of a waste because I'll wash my hands right away. But if I don't use anything, my hands are dry. So I don't know, this is just kind of like a useless, but I will use it kind of product. Then I have an eye cream. This is also from my 365 days of samples challenge. This is an eye cream from CeraVe. So I cut it open and I really love this guy. It has a whipped consistency and it's very moisturizing but not greasy, so I would definitely repurchase this guy. Then there's this really sad Hope in a Jar moisturizer I'm tossing because it just has a very weird smell right now and I don't think it's good for me anymore, so I'm just have to toss it. Then I have some face wipes. Surprisingly, this month I only finished one. I think the reason is because I was using the cleansing oil a whole lot, so I didn't spend much time using my face wipes at all. And this is from Simple. This is one of my favorite wipes, and I still have probably like 2 packs left, and they're pretty effective in my opinion. They're not the best to take off my eye makeup, but I usually use an eye makeup remover to just remove my eye makeup anyways. So I like this. I think I would repurchase. I only have 2 face masks this month. One is from my beauty diary. This is their Lily French White Lily mask. I talked about this last month. I really like it. This is the last one I have in the pack and I would really miss it. And I still have one more box of my beauty diary masks left, and I think there are 10 masks in that box, and after that I would definitely repurchase. Then I have this self-heating 1-minute mask from Bure, and I don't know, it's interesting because it heats up, you kind of massage it on your face, but I really don't know if it did anything. It was just kind of a cool experience. I probably wouldn't buy it again. Lastly, I have 3 little foil packs. The first one is from Paula's Choice. This is Skin Perfecting 2% BHA lotion, and I like it. It's a very nice lotion, I would say. I would definitely repurchase, but not when I am pregnant because it has salicylic acid, and I am not allowed to use that right now. But I do really like this lotion when I used it, so I will keep that in mind. The next 2 are both from Kiehl's. One is an Ultra Facial Moisturizer. The other one is a Powerful Wrinkle Reducing Cream. with SPF 30. So I really didn't like the Ultra Official Moisturizer, even though I know this one is really famous. I just thought it was way too thick. There's no way I'm gonna buy that. But at the same time, I really enjoyed this SPF 30 moisturizer. I think I would repurchase this guy. The rest of the products right now are all skincare, hair care, hand soaps, that kind of stuff. So I have this giant bin here. I don't want to sort them. I will just pull things out as I'm going. First, I have 2 hand washes. The first one is from Meyers, Clean Day, and it is in the scent Honeysuckle, I think. It's a yellow bottle. I bought this from Amazon. I've never tried the brand before. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I have to say I'm not a fan of it. It's very gentle for sure. The scent is very tiring, I would say. I don't like the scent as much, and I think the soap is just way too gentle. It doesn't, I feel my hands are not clean after using it. So I'm not sure. I'm not a fan. I'm not going to repurchase. And then I have this deep cleansing hand soap from Bath & Body Works, and it is in the scent Dancing Waters. So I really love the scent. It is one of my always go back to kind of scent, and this is my husband's favorite. But the deep cleansing kind is just not our favorite. This was left at the apartment when we moved in by our landlord, so I just used it. I would definitely repurchase the scent, but not the deep cleansing kind. Then I have a shaving gel. This is just a shaving gel from Up and Up, and it is in the scent Baby Soft. I can't really tell the difference between different shaving gels. This one is fine. I'm sure when I bought it, it was really cheap and it worked fine. I have no complaints, and I think I would repurchase if they're really cheap again. Then I have a couple of lotions. This one is from the Body Shop, and it is the body butter in the scent Shea. So I really like this guy. One of those body butters probably would last me about a month, and I love using them in the winter. They're really moisturizing, and I love the scent Shea, so I'm sure I would repurchase. Then I have a sample size from Nivea. This is their Extended Moisture. I had one of those in the last month empty too, and I said I really don't like them in the winter because they're not moisturizing enough. Even though they smell really good, they feel really good, but for me, I just prefer something thicker in the winter. And even after saying that, I still busted out another one. I used it is because I was traveling and I just didn't want to bring my big tub, and I used it, so I just decided to finish using it anyways. Then I have 2 foil packs of Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer. They're just in different scents, and surprisingly, I really enjoyed them. I thought they were not gonna be good, but they were really moisturizing, and I love the scent of both. One is coconut, one is manoi oil. So I think I would consider repurchasing, crazy enough, but I probably would only use them during the summer because I think it's a little too cold to use this at the end of the shower because your body is so wet but the water is off, and I have to put this on, and it's just too cold in the winter. And I think I would repurchase it in the summer for sure. Then I have a baby size body wash. This is from Crabtree and Evelyn, and I don't know, I am torn about this. I really like the scent. It is lavender for sure, but not very creamy kind of lavender. It has a lemony kind of smell with it too. So it's a very complex and interesting scent. But the only complaint I have is that it's kind of thin, so I have to use a whole lot of it in order to get enough bubbles that I like. Would I repurchase? Probably not, but I did enjoy it when I was using it. Then I have 2 hair products. Those 2, I've had them forever, and I'm really happy I finished them. One is from Caviar. This is their Moisture Milk Leave-In Conditioner. Even though it's really just a sample size, but I don't use a whole lot each time. As you can see, I even marked it. I was right there, January 1st, so I just finished this yesterday, 2 days ago, I think. So I really don't use a whole lot each month, so this guy lasts me quite a while, and I really enjoyed it, but I probably wouldn't repurchase just because I have quite a few leave-in conditioners, and I think I use those kind of things so slow, there's just no point. The next product I have is Oscar Blondie Texture and Volume Spray. So I usually don't put any products in my hair except for leave-in conditioner, but this guy I quite enjoy. It has a very distinct scent. It's lemony, but not like a cleanser kind of lemony. It's very fresh, and I think it does give me a little bit more of a volume, and yeah, I enjoyed it, but I probably wouldn't repurchase just because I am not a girl that uses a lot of hair products. Then I have a hair mask. This is from L'Oreal. This is their Total Repair Extreme Emergency Recovery Mask. Looks like this. I really like this line from L'Oreal, and I really like the yellow capped line. And this one, the gold one, my understanding is that they are a little bit even more moisturizing than the yellow cap. So I do have some foil packs of those yellow capped ones. So this line is what I was talking about. So you see that's the black bottle with yellow cap. So here I have conditioner, shampoo, and mask. I really enjoy this line, and I think this guy, the Extreme, is just more effective than this line. But to be honest, I really couldn't really tell the difference between this mask and this mask. I don't know if there's a huge difference between the price, but if there is, I would just go for this mask because to me, they feel the same. The very last thing I have here is just a bag of cotton rounds. I really don't mind what kind I use because I don't use them to remove my eye makeup, so I don't really care for the lint or whatnot. I just use them for my toner, and I think I purchased a whole pack of those from Amazon when we first moved. I have nothing bad to say about it. I do realize that this brand is a little more flimsy, meaning if I put more toner on my pad and then I rub a little harder, then the cotton pad tends to like pull apart a little bit more. But even that, it doesn't bother me. I don't really care what kind of cotton rounds I use. I just go for the cheapest. So that's all the empties I have for January. I hope this is not too long. I tried to speed through it. And please let me know if there's any product that you used up this month and if there's anything that you would recommend. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.